Vandeham Shri Guru Varam Shri Rupanuga Pravaram Rajarasarasikam Cha Narayanam Tvam Prapanam Shri Guru Charanam Bande Ramana Preshtaya Bhutale Rupanuga Bhakti Cha Kripa Murti Narayanam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Shri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, first of all, I'm offering my respectful obeisances at the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupada Shtatarashata Shri Srimat, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, to all our Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, to all devotees who present here. So, by request of Prabhuji, I try to speak a little bit about glories of Ekadashi Tithi. Today, and if Guru Varga allowed, by their mercy also, something coming in my mind and heart, otherwise not possible. So we stay in a place where, like every day, nice Harikatha, and every Ekadashi, we hearing all speciality of all Ekadashi. Every Ekadashi has some speciality. Today, name of Ekadashi, Mohini Ekadashi. Like I'm recently hearing Harikatha, which was spoken by Vaishnavas, but I don't know if I'm proper, am I able to properly repeat this Harikatha or not. This Mohini is different from Mohini, which we know like come from Krishna. It's also Mohini Kadashi coming from Krishna, but it's different Mohini. And in this material world, all people suffering from attachment to material objects. These gross 5 material elements always attract this material living entity. So, and there is one katha how people, by following this Ekadashi, was able to leave these material attachments. This story connects with 5 Bandhavs. They, when they was young, always they suffering by, even they have no karma, but lila such, they always suffering. And once Dhritarashtra was called Yudhishthira Maharaj to his palace and saying, oh, soon some auspicious time coming and you have to go to do some special vrata for your fathers. And we prepare for you some special place at the bank, I don't remember, maybe Ganga or somewhere. You please go there and do this vrata. And Yudhishthira Maharaj thought, okay. He always saw only good things in those who surround him. And he asked, can I take also my brothers and my mothers? And Duryodhana was happy, yes, you take. And next day they was leaving, but before leaving, Vidura came to them and say, you know, this is like politics in our society going on. And he told, if some bad happens, you have to know there is some hidden way to how to escape from this house where you will stay at that place. So Pandavas left, and that day there was program and night by order of Duryodhana this house, which was specially made for Pandavas, made from some type of material which easy can be burned. It was made to fire, and all this house was very fast burned to ashes. But by mercy of Vidura, Pandava was lucky to escape from this calamity, and they went far away from this place to forest. But in that forest was some other problem. There was one Rakshas, one demon. It was night, and all Pandavas and mother sleeping. Only Bhima was looking after, not having anything wrong. He was protecting them. And in the middle of the night, some Rakshas came who saw this 5 young men came, and one lady came. He was thinking, I will eat all of them. And he started fighting with Bhima. Bhima was very strong, but this Rakshas was also very strong, and that was not auspicious time. It was night, and nobody knows how will finish this fight, how could finish this fight. But this Rakshas has sister. Her name is Hilimba. And she somehow also saw these 5 young men and ladies, and she was very attracted to Bhima, very attracted. So much attracted that she even would like to wish her brother die, but Bhima will somehow survive. So she given him advice how to fight his brother in such a way that he was able to kill this demon. And then also all other Pandavas wake up and saw what happened. Demon was dead, and there was Hilimba and Bhima. And she was Rakshasi, and he know many like Maya, many magic. She took some attractive form and came to Mother Kunti and started requesting her to give Bhima to her as a husband. Kunti was first saying, no, it's not possible, because I have 2 older brothers and they are not married, but Hilim again and again requesting, and also I think Kunti was a little bit afraid, because she was, this Hilimba was Rakshasi, and what ladies can do, and if they not fulfilling their desire, nobody knows. So at the last she agreed. First she was praying to Krishna and requesting him like make solution in these things, in this difficult situation, and I think some inspiration come to her heart. Okay, you give to him Bhima, but not for a long time, like for 1 year. And Bhima also don't want to go with her, but by other mother, but by other his mother, he was agreed, and he told, I will stay with you till first son will come, then I will leave you. And Pandava at that time has no place where to go, and like they was in the forest, and she invites them for sometimes in her palace. She has nice palace and serves them. Then I think they 4 Pandavas and Kunti left, but Bhima was staying with Hilimba. And after sometimes sun came, but before Bhima thinking how to leave her, because this lady was very much attached to him. And he also praying to Krishna, how to make these ladies leave me? Because it's not so easy possible to go from her. She will not allow him to leave. So we praying to Krishna, and Krishna, I also don't know how he came or just inspired from heart. Krishna told him, you try to follow in Ekadashi. And if you follow in Ekadashi, then everything will be solved. And family men, they should follow in Ekadashi together with his wife. So Bhima was preaching to Hilimba. He told, let's do Ekadashi. But to make you interested in following this Ekadashi, he also told what common Shastra saying for common people. If you follow in Ekadashi, you will get long life, a lot of treasures, and many things, like good health, and everyone like you. So, and Bhima told to her, if you follow in Ekadashi, Ekadashi will fulfill all your desire. And she was surprised, all desire, because this Hilimba was worshipping to Kali, and every day, or not every day, she was offering some dead animal to Kali. And Kali, I don't know how much she fulfilling her desire or not, but Bhima strictly told Ekadashi can fulfill all your desire. So she was interested to follow in Ekadashi, and she told Bhima, I will follow in every rules what you will tell. And Bhima told, we fasting completely, we will not eat anything. I'm not speaking about even meat, not taking anything, not drinking water, completely fasting, and I don't know, maybe hearing Harikatha or doing some kirtan or something, what they was able to do that time. And with all these things, Hilimba was agree. And one day, they completely followed in this Ekadashi. And I believe this was Mohini Ekadashi. And after this Ekadashi, really, her attachment to Bhima become very less. And she gets some spiritual understanding of the life. And when her son was born, it was Gadadkash. She don't want still to allow Bhima to live, but she allowed him. Okay, you can go now to enjoy to your family, to your brothers and your mothers. And when Bhima came to them, he was, of course they asked him how he was able to escape from this trap of material, of Hilimba. He told, we was following this Ekadashi. And she was also suffering because of material attachment to this material world. Due to this attachment, they was not able remembering of God. And if we follow Ekadashi, not only this Ekadashi, not only Mohini Ekadashi, every Ekadashi very strictly and praying, then we have chance to get mercy of Ekadashi and become free from this attachment, and plus to this, we will get love to God, because Ekadashi is also known like Bhakti Jani, mother of Bhakti. So Bhakti means love to God. We also will get love to God, and will escape from this material attachment. So this is one of the things what I know about this Ekadashi. Vanchakal Patrobhyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Vacha Patyatnam Pavanikyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Vena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadadaya Krishnaya Krishnabhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namaha. Vande Om Shri Guru Varam Shri Rupani Guru Brahma Rajrasvasivam Charanaya Shri Guru Charanam Mande Ramana Vesthaya Bhutale Rupanu Bhaktivedanta Bhakti. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaur Bhaktivedanta Jai Rup Sanatan Bhakti Raghunath Shri Gopal Bhakta Dasa Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. So first of all I offer my Sastanga Pranams. The lotus feet of our spiritual masters, Tlai Shriman Bhaktivedanta Shri Narayana Sai Maharaj.Bhakta, Tlai Shriman Bhaktivedanta Shri Long Sai Maharaj.Bhakta, and Darupana Kali Marka, all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavas and our guardians present. So today is Mohini Ekadashi. So we just heard Sripad Sadhu Maharaj, he spoke about this Bhaimi Ekadashi actually. This katha that he spoke about was we heard this katha on this Bhaimi Ekadashi Tithi. This Tithi that comes right before Vara Dwadashi in the month of February. So he remembers all the details. In a very nice way he explained this Ekadashi. How Bhim also made this Hirimbi follow. And ultimately, after Katodkach was gone, then he was freed. Because she had made this promise that as soon as the son is born to me, then you can go. Then he was let go. So we heard that past time. Very nice explanation there. So this is like we say, why is this Ekadashi Tithi called Mohini? Because Mohini in one way, we always hear, Mohini means like, normally it's like the one who cheats. No, she cheats people. Mohini Ekadashi. Mohini means like, if we are not sincere in our purpose, then we are bound to be cheated. Like Gurudev would say, before reading the Bhagavatam, you should know certain Mangalacharan shlokas. In one class he was explaining. He was saying like, this Savai Purumsa Paro Dharma Yato Bhakti Radoksa Ahituki Apratiyata Yatma Samprasiddhati. This is one Mangalacharan shloka. He said, that's the Goswami spoke to the 80,000 rishis there in Naimisharanya. That this Ahituki Bhakti, only by knowing this Ahituki Bhakti, only when you establish this as the goal, then you can follow the sadhana to attain that goal. And how can that be had? Only by Harikatha. Dharma Sanishtita Pumsan Vishwakshena Kathasya Notpade Yatiratim Shramaye Vahi Kevalam. This is the shloka in Bhagavad Patrika. Now, if you see all the old ones there, this shloka is given there. Dharma Swanishtita Pumsan Vishwakshena Kathasya Notpade Yatiratim Shramaye Vahi Kevalam. And if you don't have any rati for listening about this Harikatha of Sri Hari's devotees, then everything is useless. And Gurudev is given the Hindi translation there of this Sanskrit verse. In all the Patrikas, there is a shloka that is quoted there. And then the other one he said, all these Mangalacharan shlokas are Nashta Prayas Avadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. There is also another Mangalacharan shloka. So here this question arises that when practicing this, why is it said Nashta Prayasa Abhadreshu? Why? Because normally we hear that Bhakti, all the Abhadras go away. No? So why Nashta Prayasa? Why almost? So when I asked this question, the Vaishnava said that Nashta Prayasa Abhadreshu, when you say this, it means if all the Abhadras go away, then you lose this material body also. And if you lose this material body, then how can you do sadhana then? There is no way you can do sadhana if you lose this material body. Therefore it is said, Nashta Prayasa Abhadreshu, that most of it is gone, but you need some little karma for this body to practice sadhana. And then Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki, this Naistiki Bhakti comes. And then again Gurudev would say the next shloka was Asudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayatu Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayat Ahitukum. That while practicing this one-pointed bhakti, this Bhakti Yoga Prayojita, then what happens? Janayatu Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayat Ahitukum. Gradually this Jnana and Vairagya is bound to appear by practicing this Ahituki, Naistiki Bhakti. Or else Gurudev would say you're practicing something which is not actually bhakti. He would say. Like he was just having one devotee explain this Chakravarti Shri Vishnu Thakur's commentary to this verse Anyabhilashita Shunyam. So this devotee, he was explaining from this Bindu Prakashini Vritti that Gurudev translated Chakravarti Thakur's commentary on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu. So then when this devotee was speaking so many terms, so many like all these things. So then Gurudev, he said, oh, some of you may think that there is no need for such like Sanskrit terms, there's no need for all these things. No, like there he was saying, like when you speak of this Anya Bilashita Shunyam verse, then he was saying that the dhatu is seal, and the dhatu, when it is applied as a verb, kriya, then the idea that it is expressing can be understood. So here the dhatu is seal, and then the verb is anushila. So then he was saying that the verb is what? Anushila, and this is the Swarup Lakshana of Bhakti, Krishna Anushila. And then he was saying that even this Bhakti is practiced in two ways. This Cheshta Rupa and Bhava Rupa. So what is Cheshta Rupa? It means one is onwards. And this Cheshta Rupa is also divided into two categories. Sadhan Cheshta and this Karya. Sadhan Rupa and Karya Rupa. And what is this Sadhan Rupa? This is the Bhakti that is practiced in the stage of Bhava Avastha. And Karya Rupa, it is the effects of Bhava Avastha, which are the Anubhavs. And the same Sadhan Rupa is again divided into Nivritti Mulak and Pravritti Mulak. And Pravritti Mulak means cultivation of this Anushilan, Krishna Anushilan, by Vachik, by one's words, Kaik, by one's body, Vachik, Kaik, and this body, mind, words, and Mansik. And this is Pravritti Mulak. And then there's Nivritti Mulak, means to avoid all those things which may result in Seva Prad, Dham Prad, Vaishnava Prad. So Gurudev, when this devotee was speaking, now it was Prem Rajan Prabhu when he was speaking all these things. And Gurudev said it's very important to know this. Because he said from the stage of sadhu, from the stage of Shraddha to Ruchi, this is a very critical stage, he said. It's a very, very critical stage. So he said, you must wait for this knowledge to appear in your heart, he said. Don't think you can bypass all these things. So it's very important for all these things to be understood. Or else how can you possibly progress in bhakti? So then this Bhava Rupa was, there's Cheshta Rupa and Bhava Rupa. And Bhava Rupa again is divided into two. Sthai Bhava Rupa and Sanchari Bhava Rupa. So Sthai Bhava Rupa means this one Sthai Bhava either in Shantadasa, Sakya Vatsalya, Madhurya. And then the Sanchari Bhava Rupa means the 33 transient emotions. Like Vishad, like to be dejected, and Priti, love and affection, and all these things. And then this, even this Sthai Bhava Rupa is divided into two. Premankur Rupa and Prem Rupa. So Premankur Rupa is the stage of Bhav, and Prem Rupa is the stage of Prem. So this is when Prabhu was explaining all these things, and Gurudev was listening very attentively. And he said, all of you should also try to understand all these things. Because only if you understand all these things, then you'll know what pure bhakti is. Or else if you don't know what pure bhakti is, what Swarup Siddha bhakti is, then whatever you do is not actually bhakti. It will either be Sangha Siddha bhakti, Arop Siddha bhakti, Karma Bahirmukh bhakti, Jnanavrit bhakti, that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is described in Bhakti Tattva Vivek. So you must know all these things, he was saying. Or else how can you know? Or else you'll only be cheated by Mohini Devi. Like we hear these histories now. I was just reading this, one of these classes that will very soon come out in the form of a book, this Ekadashi book. There the Vaishnavas was saying that how did this Mohini Devi appear? Because once Yam Maharaj was very worried that in Yamlok there is no one suffering here, everyone is getting liberation and going to Vaikuntha. Why? Because Rukmangat Maharaj, he was very pious and he made everyone in his kingdom follow Ekadashi. So then Chitragupta said, no one is coming here to hell has become empty. So then Brahma, he created this Mohini Murti. And when Rukmangat Maharaj, he went there to the forest, then he saw her and he became very attracted. And then he wanted to marry her. Although he had given up everything. He had given everything to his son Dharmanga. But then still she said that no, I will only marry you if you listen to everything I say. If you don't listen to me, I'll leave you. Then he said, all right. So then when he bought her back, then Dharmanga was so happy. And he told his mother also, now she's a younger sister. Don't be envious of her in any way. So then, and everywhere, then she was introduced as Rukmanga's new wife. So then, one day, like she asked Rukmanga, why are you making everyone follow Ekadashi? Ekadashi is only for those, for widows, for poor people, not for kings like you. Then she also gave some money to the Brahmins, she bribed them. And she said, make the king, convince the king not to follow Ekadashi. Then the king said, what kind of Brahmins these people are? They're all like liars, they're cheaters. Like we see, even when Parikshit was about to die, one Brahmin, he bought some nectar. And then he burnt an entire tree to ashes. Like Takshak came there, and then like by his poison, by his venom, He burnt an entire tree to ashes. But this Brahmin, by one drop of his Amrit, again the tree appeared. And then what did Taksha do? He gave him so much money and he bribed the Brahmin. He sent money. So since then the Brahmins, they lost all their potency, their mantra shakti. So similarly here also they did the same thing. And Rukmanga said, "You are very greedy Brahmins." He said, "I don't care for any of you." He said, "You leave me and you go, I don't care." And Dharmanga, then he fell at the feet of Mohini. He said, "Kindly, you must stay here." Then she said, "All right, if your father kills you, then I will stay here." Then as Rukmanga, because Dharmanga said, "Even at the cost of me, you killing me, no harm, but your Ekadashi should not be broken." Then as he was about to cut the head of his son, then Vishnu appeared on Garuda and he stopped him and he blessed him, saying that your nishtha towards following Ekadashi is very glorious. And Mohini, she was told, you go to all the Smarta Brahmins and you must cheat them. But don't cheat the true devotees who follow this. So therefore now you see all these Smarta Brahmins, they all follow Ekadashi sometimes on Dashami, not on Dwadashi, on Ekadashi. And therefore Mohini, she goes and she steals all the pious credits away. And we see Mohini, how did she even appear? She actually appeared in the churning of the milk ocean. So this is like, this Mohini is different from this Mohini. So we see when the ocean was being churned, first Ajit, he appeared. The 1,000-armed form of Vishnu. He held the Mandarachal mountain. And Kurma Avatar, he held it on his back. Shitila Shitri Abhipula Tare Tavatistari Priste. Dharani Dharana Kina Chakra Gariste, Keshavatrita, Kurma Sharira, Jaya Jagadishari. So he held that on his, as a pivot on his back. And then Dhanvantari appeared there. And then we see Mohini Avatar, she appeared. And she cheated all the Rakshasas. The Rakshasas, they wanted this nectar for themselves, but anyhow she gave it to Devatas. But only Rahu and Ketu, they got this nectar. And she cut their heads with this Sudarshan Chakra. And then this way, it was given to the Devatas. But you see, even Amrit is also one form of cheating. Devatas, they're drinking this Amrit and very happy. But even then, they fall from heaven. Even then, you see Indra always, he's hiding in Mansarovar because he killed this Brahmin. And so many demons are trying to attack him. Like once we see Indra, he was in heaven and all the demons attacked. And then Indra, what happened? Vishnu, he appeared and he cut the Bhrigu Rishi's wife. She was actually giving all this power to the demons. And so what did Vishnu do? As Vamandev, he cut the head of Bhrigu Rishi's wife, this Sudarshan Chakra. But still Bhrigu brought her back to life. Even though he had killed her with this chakra, then Indra was thinking now what to do. Then Indra, he sent his daughter, this Jayanti, saying go and serve Shukracharya. So then Shukracharya, he was doing austerities, and this Jayanti, she went there, she served him very nicely. And then Shukracharya, he said, how can I, please you? Then she said, you can enjoy with me. And then she started enjoying with Jayanti. And then Brihaspati, he appeared as Shukracharya, and then he started cheating all the demons. Said, don't follow the Vedas, don't follow any scriptures, do this, do that. And then it is because of him cheating the demons this way that all these atheistic philosophies came. Like Buddhism, Jainism, all these things came from him. Because in the form of Shukracharya, he was cheating all the demons. And when Shukracharya himself came, then he saw Brihaspati there, assuming his form. And then he said, what are you doing here? And then Brihaspati, he told the demons, he is the false Shukracharya, I am the real one. And the demons, they said, yes, go away from here. Then they made Shukracharya leave. Then Shukracharya cursed them. Like you don't have any nishtha towards your own guru. And then he cursed them and he left. And then Brihaspati started cheating them. And then there also this one person appeared there. This Arhat, he's called. Means this Jains, they follow this one person, one personality. He appeared from those teachings there. And he also cheated all the demons. These are people who want to be cheated will be cheated. This is the society of cheaters and cheated. So this is Mohini Devi, she cheated actually even the Devatas also. And the Asuras, both of them. And then we see she also appeared in one more form, Mohini. Because this Bhasmasur, this Vrikasur, he had this blessing that anyone said whom he would keep his hand on, that person will burn to ashes. So then we see that Lord Shiva, he took shelter of this Mohini avatar. Because previously, Shiva, he wanted to have darshan of this Mohini avatar. And we see that Vishnu said, then you will not be able to control yourself. But Shiva said, no, I want to see. And then when Shiva saw this Mohini avatar, he became so excited that many things happened after that. So then again, when he took shelter of this Mohini avatar, then Mohini avatar, what did she do? She attracted this Bhasmasur. She started dancing in a very attractive way. And then as she was dancing, there was one pose where you had to keep your head, where you had to keep your hand on your own head. And she kept her hand on her own head, and Bhasmasur did the same thing, and he was burned to ashes in this way. So this is Mohini. She appears in many different forms. Even South India also near Kovur is the only temple in India where you can have darshan of this Mohini deity. Near Kovur there, like maybe 1 hour from there. Only temple dedicated to Mohini avatar. So this way, for those who deserve to be cheated, she cheats. And for those who deserve to be helped, she helps in this way. There is this Ekadashi, Mohini Ekadashi. She bewilders the demons, the smartas and the atheists, and she attracts the devotees towards the lotus feet of Sri Hari. In this way. So on this tithi, we can only hope to be attracted to this Rupanuk Vichar Dhara that Gurudev has appeared to give. This dhara, like we say, Bhaktivedanta has got Bhakti Bhagirathi. He's bringing this dhara of Shuddha Bhakti, and Gurudev, being the representative of Bhakti, even of Thakur, is also giving this dhara. To this day, this dhara is inundating everyone through his unity of followers. So only hope to be attracted by this transcendental Mohini potency, not the mundane potency. Anchaka Uttaru Vishya Kripasa
Om Jnanamindasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Shadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad-Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Vanchakalpadruvyascha Kripasindhuvevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasri Gaur Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my Sastanandvat pranams 1,000 times. And the Lotus feet of Sri Guru Pada Padma Vishnu Pada Stotra Shishyaman Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Gurudev. Secondly, I offer my Sastanandvat pranams 1,000 times and the Lotus feet of my Sri Rupanuga Gauri Guru Varga. And I offer my Sastanandvat pranam to all the assembled Vaishnavas. So, Vaishnavas ordered to speak something on this tithi of Shri Mohini Ekadashi. I'm praying to Lord Sri Guru Pada and the Vaishnavas to be able to remember their words and be able to say something in this offering on this day. So, we are here, lucky we are in this same Vrindavan Dham. And the Braj Dham, this Braj Dham is the Mul Tattva, it is the original Tattva from which everything is manifest. From here, Radhika and Krishna, they are eternally present. In another procourse of this Braj Dham, Shweta is present where Sachinandan Giridhari is present, performing his pastimes. And from this dham and all the other Vaikuntha planets and other dhams, Aishwarya Vaidham, they all manifest. And then ultimately from Mahashankarshan and the Vishnu avatars, and then the material world is created. Now the Jiva entering into this material universe, he is considered Nitya Baddha. He is eternally bound. Why? Because he has this moha, attachment to the objects of his senses, and he's attached to this body, and everything he perceives with the senses, he's fully attached. And by being attached to the object of the senses, he performs karma, he performs activities, action, by which keeps him bound in this material universe. He's an eternal chakra, karma chakra. He's unable to come out of it due to this moha. So, this Maya Tattva has two functions, Aparad Atmika Shakti and Vikshep Atmika Shakti. One is that Maya covers the Jiva, and with the second Shakti, he throws him down into this material world. Then, the jiva with his independent desire, and he's enjoying it in so many different ways. He has this bhoga vritti. And this Maya, the very embodiment of this Maya is called Mohini. It's Mohini Maya. She is the, if Maya takes a sarup, it is called Mohini. So this Mohini is, this sarup is what is keeping all the jivas bound into this material world. Because it is the embodiment of all sense objects. Sight, nose, taste, touch, hearing, everything. All in one sarup. So all the jivas, they are bound by this Maya sarup, Mohini sarup. Narad Rishi, hearing about this, he even came to Vishnu, Narayan. Said, I want to see your Maya. Then Vishnu said, no, this is not a good thing. You should not see this. No need to see this Maya. Narad said, no, I will have it desired. Then Vishnu said, okay, as you wish. Then Narad, when he left from there, then he came to one nice valley was there, nice grass and river and everything was there, nice area. Then he saw one girl there. Narad Rishi fell in love with her, married her, had house, children, everything. Then one day a big flood of water came and he washed away his house, his fields, his cows and animals, all his property. And then he saw, one side his children are drowning, one side his wife is drowning, they're all calling out to him, save me, save me, save me. And he himself was drowning also in this river, in this flood. And Narad, then he felt so much pain in his heart. He felt suffering so much. Because he was helpless, he couldn't do anything. And he was bound by this attachment. And just as he was about to drown, then he found himself where? Standing there in front of Narayan again in Vaikuntha. Narayan was smiling. He said, you see, this is my Maya. They said that Yopayati Sanar Maya Yoshit Deva Vinirmitam Tam Echa Iksha Tatmitam Mritum Tinai Kupai Vavritam. Maya is Yopayati Sanar Maya. Maya comes very, very slowly, very, very carefully. In such a way you cannot see it. Like when you want to catch a fly, if you try to catch the fly from behind, the fly will just fly away, you cannot catch it. But you put your hand in front of the fly, and slowly you move your hand very close. The fly cannot see that your hand is coming close. And then when you come close enough, then you quickly catch like this, and the fly will fly directly into your hand. So Maya in this way, she approaches very, very slowly towards the jiva. And in the form of service in so many ways. And the jiva, before he even realizes, then it is like Trinai Kupa Ivamrita. Like if you go into a field, it is covered by grass, you step on that grass, then you fall into the well, dry well. And then what will happen? You will starve to death. Because it doesn't matter how much you shout, the sound will not go anywhere, it will go straight up and no one can hear you. So Maya is like this, it comes very close, and before you know, you're falling into that Maya. So Bhagavatam is described like this. It is very, very, Krishna the Gita says, Daivi Hiyasha Guna Maya, Mama Maya Duratya. Mama Eva Yapapadante Maya Medantrante. This Maya is Daivi, it is Maya Shakti, Daivi Shakti. You cannot cross over this Maya Shakti. Even one time Narad, he came to Brahma saying, I have conquered Maya, I have conquered Maya. Another time, then Brahma said, don't say this. Then he went further, then he went to Shiva, he was boasting to Lord Shivji also. Shivji, do you know something? I'm so advanced now, I have defeated Maya. And Shiva, he was like, Ram. How can you say this? You're closing his ears. Don't think like this. Then he came to Vishnu, and then Narayana Rishi also. He had served Vishnu. I have conquered Maya, Then Narayana was smiling, said, yes, very good. Then when Narayana came down, then there was one Swayamvar that was going on in the kingdom. When he came to the Swayamvar, he saw there this Mohini Swarup, very beautiful, like Lakshmi, beautiful Swarup, goddess. And Narad, he became completely mesmerized. He thought, I've never seen something so beautiful in my life. Then immediately he left there, came back to Vishnu, Narayan. Said, Prabhu, I've done so much, I've done so many things, but I've never asked you for one thing. But now, I'm asking just for one small favor. Vishnu was very happy, yes? My Bhakti never asked anything from me. Now today my Bhakti is asking something. So, oh, I want your Swarup. Or I want to attain Swarup like you. Then Narayan was smiling, I'll give you that which is beneficial for you. Then Narad, he left from Vaikuntha, came back to the Swayamvar, and he stood there. And then the girl was going with the garland, and when she saw Narad, she turned her face away like this. Then Narad thought, oh, maybe she did not see me, then he went the other side. Again she's coming, then she saw it, turned her face. So what is going on? Then he came right in front of her. And when she came right in front of her, then she made sound also, ran away from them. What is happening? Then Narad was very perplexed. He went running to a pond, he looked into the pond, and what did he see? A black monkey. Black monkey face. A baboon, chimpanzee. Very, very angry. Then he came back to Vaikuntha and he started cursing Narayan. Oh, you cheated me. I've done so all my life, served you so much, and now you give me this reward, this baboon face. So I curse you. Just like, and yeah, and also then in the Swayamvar he saw, what did he see? He saw Narayan actually came with his Garud, picked his Lakshmi on the back of Garud and flew away. You cheated me and you stole that girl away. So I also curse you that in the future you will lose your Lakshmi, and then with the help of monkeys you will have to bring it back. Then due to this is one of the reasons why Ram Lila took place. Ram then with the help of all the Vanas, then he went and brought Sita back. So this Mohini Swarup, this Maya, is a very, but then Narayan told Narad, he said, oh, then he put water on it and he changed his Swarup back. He said, oh, this is all in my Leela. You were saying you defeated my Maya. I want you to realize what is the nature of this Maya. Then Narad Rishi, he fell at the feet of Narayan and he says, oh Prabhu, I was very foolish. I was very proud. Now you have opened my eyes. When you realize all these things. Then chanting the names of Narayan, and Narad left that place. So the senses, they are attracted by the sense objects. And Mohini and the form of the woman is like an embodiment of all these sense objects, attracting. So therefore this Ekadashi Devi Krishna has manifested from his Gyara Indriya, from his senses, this Ekadashi Devi. And this Ekadashi Devi, she inspires the jivas to take those senses and use them in Rishikesha, Rishikena, Sevanam, Bhakti Ruchite. In the service of the Lord, in the service of Prabhu. And by engaging these senses in Prabhu's service, in the Lord's service, then the senses will be saved from this Mohini Maya. And then this attraction will not be there. And therefore this Ekadashi Tithi, anyone on this Ekadashi day, even a little bit tries to engage in bhakti, then very easily they will be successful. They want to chant, serve, engage all their senses, they'll receive so much shakti, so much strength. Chitbhav. The mercy of this Ekadashi Devi, this vritti, the seva vritti will come. And in this way, they will be always aloof from this Mohini Maya. Therefore, there are so many verses, so many slokas where this has been described. That only by chanting the holy names of the Lord, by remembering the Lord, then one can be free from this desire. Desire to be independent. If we're having this independent desire by being in this world, then we are trying to enjoy it, and this Mohini Maya is keeping us here. But in reality, we are keeping ourselves here. It's like the Vaishnava described that when a hunter wants to catch the monkey, then he digs a pot in the ground, and then puts an apple or fruit inside the pot. So when the monkey goes, he grabs the apple or the mango. But when he tries to pull it out, he cannot pull it out because his hand is touching the mango and it's too big then. The hand and the mango cannot come out of the pot simultaneously. But he's trying to pull it out and he cannot. And the hunter comes with the net and the stick. The monkey sees the hunter coming and he's trying to run away. But he thinks, oh, someone has caught my hand, someone has caught my hand. And he starts making so much noise, but he cannot move. So he's holding onto that mango. And the hunter takes the net, throws on and hits it on the head and captures the monkey. Or the parrot, when the hunter wants to catch the parrot, then it has has one bamboo, one round thin bamboo, and around that bamboo another bamboo which is hollow. So when the parrot lands on that bamboo, and it rolls, and the parrot is standing like this, and it rolls, and it comes upside down like this. And then he thinks that, oh, if I let go, I will fall. Then the hunter comes and catches the parrot and puts it in his bag. So the reality is that Jiva, by his own independent desire, by his own attachment, his moha, we are holding on to Maya. Maya is not holding on to us, but we are holding on to Maya. Therefore, Krishna encourages Devi, Guru-Bhakta encourages Jiva, take your attachment, take your desire, offer it to Krishna. By engaging your senses and all your energy in Krishna's service, automatically you let go of this lower attachment. Vishayavine vartante nirahare sedena rasa varam rasapyasya param vistani vartate. Automatically you will give that up by engaging in the higher thing. So all these instructions are there described in Bhagavad-Gita. And this Mohini encourages to encourage us, help us, engage in such a way that we can become free from this attachment, this moha. And as we are hearing, the Mohini Mool Swarup is Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu direct Swarup. Even Shivji, he wanted to have darshan of this Mohini. And Bhagavan Vishnu said no. He said, no, Prabhu, I have a desire to see this avatar. And even when Lord Shiva saw this Mohini Swarup, how did she manifest as a very young girl, very teenage girl? And she was playing with a ball and wearing very thin cloth. Then the wind came and brushed her cloth aside, and she became mad. And running after Mohini. And Mohini, to show everyone what is the power of this attraction, went to all the places where Shivji's followers were there. And Shivji naked, his Dambaru, his trident, everything fell down. And he was running after the Mohini. At the same time also his vital energy fell. Wherever it fell, then diamond and gold and silver and all these jewels manifested from those places. Then Shiva running after Mohini became tired and became hopeless. And then he realized, what am I doing? By the Lord's mercy, then he realized, he came back to his senses. So this Mohini, therefore he said, not even Shiva, Brahma, Shiva, nobody, they can save themselves from this independent desire. If we are independent, then nothing can save you. Only by being under guidance of Guru Vaishnava, surrendering ourselves. Like Krishna said, Daivi Esha Gunamaya Mahamaya Duratya Mam Eva Eva Prapajante. Those who surrender, then they may be saved. Otherwise, if we do not offer this calm, this desire which is there of the soul, we don't offer it to the Lord, then we'll have to offer it somewhere. It's like when the sun rises, the sun is never going to run out of energy. Similarly, the soul is more than a million of suns, described in the Gita. That energy, that desire is unlimited. And unless you offer it in Krishna's service, then that desire will go somewhere else. And then that will keep us bound in this world. But this Ekadashi Devi, this Mohini Ekadashi is helping us take all our energy, all our tendency, all our senses, so we can offer it into Krishna, Guru Hari, Guru Vaishnava service, Krishna service. This way we can become free from this very Durjai, this very difficult enemy. Described Kama Esha, Krodha Esha, this Rajaguna Smurtha, Mahasana Mahapakma. It is a great enemy of the Jiva. And therefore this desire has to be offered into Krishna service.
Krishna Chaitanya Namne Jai Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Guna Sri Rupal Bhakta Das Guna Echai Gosai Kari Charna Bandhan Jai Ke Grinana Abhishta Puran Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jai Prabhu Nityananda Siyadvaita Gadadhar Siva Sadi Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare बोलो श्री गुरुजी महाराज की जय गुरु परंपरा की जय अनंत अनंत गुरु कृष्ण वृंद की जय सपार्ष बोधि की जय गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की जय भक्त विनाश शंकर नृसिंहदेव की जय भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय सर्व अभिष्ट प्रता गिरिराज गोवर्धन जीव की जय गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जीव की जय ब्रजमंडल धाम की जय ब्रजवासी भक्त वृंद की जय नरेश्वरी महेश्वरी प्राणेश्वरी श्री की जय जय केशव भक्त की जय जय यात्रा महोत्सव की जय जय मोहिनी एकादशी की जय श्री परम भक्त वृंद की जय और प्रमानंदे। अभी तक हम लोग वैष्णव के मुखारबिंद से एकादशी के बारे में बहुत सुंदर सुंदर कथाएं सुनी। अभी
as Prabhu's Das.
तो प्रणाम करते हैं तो प्रभु तो पहले प्रणाम करते हैं क्या कर देते दासो दासो ये नहीं कर एक गुरु पधार गए बस तुरंत दूसरा तैयार हो गया
And now you see,
अब आज से मैं बन गया गुरु जगत गुरु
now no one says Dasosmi. They say I'm Jagat Guru. That you should offer your pranams to me. Then even the Mayavadi is saying the same thing. I'm Brahma, I'm your Brahma, everyone's Brahma. Yesterday you were saying you are before you were saying you're the servant, and then now you're saying I'm Jagat Guru. How can you be Guru Das then? Instead of saying I'm Jagat Guru, you say I'm Bhagavad Das, I'm Guru Das. So this pride is this conception is very bad. So then how will they be protected? So therefore one should never forget, by doing more and more bhajan, one will be humble and meek. And you will see his Prabhu, his Ishtadev in everyone's hearts. Then one will be very humble. And one will be very soft-hearted, and he'll have all good qualities. The tree is known by its fruits. That tree has its fruits. You see, the tree is always bowing down. The tree will never be erect. One has all these good qualities. He'll always be humble and meek. He'll not be like the opposite of what is humble. So I must pray to Ekadashi Devi. That may I not be restless, be deviated from my Swarup Dharma, that be established in my Swarup Dharma. Because the Jiva is very insignificant. He came for a few days in this world. Why such pride, arrogance? You must have this pure conception that I am Prabhu's Dasanudas, Bhagwan's Dasanudas. Prabhu is my savior. I don't wish to be separate from him. Hanuman, what did he say? That Prabhu, may I never forget that you are my Prabhu and I am your Das. You are my savior and I am your sevak. I am your Das. May I never forget this. May no Maya ever catch me. That I am no Ram. No, I am Das. So they say, may the sevak now have this Abhiman. So Mohini Devi, to save the sevak from this Abhiman, she is always helping one. And what is this moha, this pratishtha, this prestige, adoration, and this gaurav, ahankar, this all these arrogance, pride, vanity. I say, one will be more and more humble and akinchan, deenhin, humble. Then by praying to Mohini Akashi, then we'll be protected. Now we'll listen to Mananda. Hari Hari Boo.
Shuddha Bhakta Charanarenu Bhajanayanu Kula Bhakta Seva Paramasiddhi Premalati Karamula Shuddha Bhakta Charanarenu Bhajanayanu Madhava Giri
Jivana Sarsa
Krishna bhajane Akati vina Krishna bhajane Anukula gayana Pradivada Paramasuke Vitala Korayenda Shona Vakada Krishna Bhakti Bhakti Bholi Paramayana Jaya Gadati Jaya Madhavti Gadati Jaya Madhavti Jaya Hari Bhasha Jaya Gadati Jaya Hari Bhasha Jaya Gadati Thakur Bhakti Vina Thakur Bhakti Vina Bhakti Vina Thakur Bhakti Vina Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Guru Deva Jai Guru Deva Bhakta Bandhav Jai Guru Deva Jai Sachinanda Jai Gaura Hari Jai Sachinanda Jai Gaura Hari Jai Radha Vinati Hari Radha Vinati Hari Radha Radha Vinati Hari Radha Vinati Hari Radha Nita Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nita Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol